Hey guys, it's Agatha here with another tutorial on how to create a main screen for Luma booth, as well as some templates for your videos on Luma booth. Okay, so first thing, I just want to show you the invitation that we're going to be working on. It's this one. Okay, so next I want to make sure we have our logo. We're going to be making this video for 2729 events 360 photo booth. Let's see here. All right, we have those two things. We have the invitation and we have the logo. So the first thing that we're going to do on Luma booth is I'll use this as a sample, and I'm going to copy my events. So I'm going to put here the name of the event. So we'll label it baby shower, just for tutorial purposes. And we're going to hit customize settings. So the main thing first is we're going to do this main screen, right? We're going to do the design. So how to do that is we're going to go over here to Bazzart. All right, we're going to click on this little plus sign, start from scratch. Click on portrait because that's the size of my iPad. Excuse me. Next, we're going to click on photo, find our invitation. Then at the bottom, it gives you the option to click on erase. I'm going to erase all of this stuff. I don't need it. And all I want to use is the butterfly and the little designs, right? So good, we're good. Click on the little check mark up here. So I'm going to grab this and put it there. And I'm going to click on the same exact image and copy. We're going to be doing a lot of copy and paste, okay? So what I'm going to do next is click on erase down here, and I'm going to erase this little butterfly. We'll use it in just a little bit. Erase some of this, clean it up a little bit. Looks good. And what I'll do is just make it a little bit bigger so that way I can fill up half the side of the screen. I'm going to paste this just for a moment so that way I could save that butterfly. I'm going to copy this side and paste it. So all I did was just click and hold, paste. See, it gives me that image, right? But what I want to do is just mirror this image to the other side. So now that that is selected, I'm going to go down here, click on transform, click on flip at the bottom, and boom, there it is. So I have the left and I have the right. So what I'm going to do is make sure that those two meet in the middle. We got this side over here, make this side a little bit bigger. Looks good, right? Next, I'm going to grab this little butterfly and, whoops, you have to make sure you select on the actual image, and then it gives you some more options. Erase. I'm going to erase all these little flowers here because I only want the butterfly. There we go. Looks good. Now, there's also the restore button. Okay, I erased a little bit of the wing, so I'm just going to restore that so that way we're good. Click on check mark. Now the next thing I'm going to do is select on my transparent background. It gives me the option to replace the background. Okay, so what we're going to do is hit replace. Click on this little eyedropper. And I'm going to select on, see the white background? Sometimes it's white, sometimes it's off-white, but I want to match the exact same color of that. So I'm just going to select on that, hit done. And now I have, whoops, place background. Click on this, click on that. Okay. See how you can select the different ones? I just want to show you that really quick. Click on done. Why isn't it staying? Replace, we'll do white. Okay, let's see, done. Okay, let's see if that works. Okay, so don't click on done, just click on the screen again. All right, so now you see some of these little tiny little areas where I need to clean it up. So I'm gonna select that area, erase, clean up this area. I saw some of the little leftovers. Same thing on this side, I'm gonna select that area, erase, delete this. All right, now I can grab some of these and put some butterflies there, copy, paste. You could also move them around different directions. Looks good. Now I want to go back as reference to see my my image. Let me go back to photos. Let me make sure to see what it says. So it says butterfly kisses and baby wishes. Okay. So we're going to go back to Bazaar, click on text, and we'll type in butterfly. Sorry, my tablet is on its side. Butterfly, what did it say again? Butterfly kisses. And baby wishes. Okay. Click on this little check mark here. And you see how you have those little red dots? You also have this little white little line. You're going to select on that and you can kind of play around how it looks. I'm going to put this up here. You can also click on font. Make sure you select the layer. Click here. And you can change your font. Once you decide on the font, you can just click on anywhere here and you can make it bigger, smaller by just going open, zoom, or zoom out. Okay, if you want this a specific color, click on color and you can click on this little thumb drop, eyedropper, and you can match any of these colors here. So if you wanted purple or pink or whatever it is, you can click on that. Purple looks good. Oops. Click on done. Whoops. Click on this color. You could also use this color palette. But I'm trying to figure out here why. There should be a little check mark right here, but I'm not sure why it's not there. All right, so for now, what I'll do is just click on one of these pictures. There we go, one of those colors. There we go. And last but not least, I want to select a photo again. So make sure none of the images are selected. Click on photo. I'm going to select on our logo that we're going to incorporate. I don't want to add the square. I'm going to probably add a circle. So once again, make sure that that item's selected. Scroll over, click on shape. It gives you the option to hit the little circle, and then what you can do is just kind of shrink it down, hit the little check mark, make sure that that's there. We'll adjust this, and if we want to get a little bit more fancier, select that, and we're going to paste some more of these so that way they're all over the place. Make them a little bigger. Looks good. And then the final thing, we're going to hit select. Select feature, right? And it'll always save the same colors. Looks good. Select feature. You could change that to another color if you wanted to. We can probably go like a pink or something. You can see all these different color swatches that it has available. Or we can just make it in bold like that. Cool. Okay, so now that we're done with that, we're going to go ahead and hit this little red icon up here and hit save. Hit OK. No, I don't want to do that right now. I'm going to go back to Luma booth. Now this is my background that I'm going to replace. Select. You notice that it's not here. And the only reason why it's not here is because of this. Once we have the final image, sorry, Belle's barking in the background. Once this is the final image, right? The one thing that you have to make sure you do, Belle, stop, is click on this and you're going to scroll down to save files. And I always save it into my downloads because it's the easiest place to find it. Okay. Now that I've done that, I'm going to open up Luma booth again, and I should now find the image. There it is. Very nice. Now, you see these buttons, boomerang and video, right? This is where you would select the color that you would want as the button. So if I wanted to go purple, you could see you could change the colors of that. So let's say we're going to go with that. All right. Now, if you're going to do photos, like actual pictures like this, you're going to have to go back over here. Or if you're not going to be printing, that's fine. You don't need to have this photo option. What we'll do is, for them, they're actually going to be just doing boomerang and video. We're not going to do photos or GIFs, okay? So we're only going to be working with these two. So we're going to keep going over. Now it's going to give me the option for GIF. We're not doing GIFs. We're not doing photos. We're going to scroll up. Now we're going to be doing boomerang, and we are doing the video features. So you see here's the image overlay for the boomerang. So I'm just going to scroll down a little bit. And my image overlay, it shows me right here 720 by 1280. Okay, so keep that in mind. I'm going to go back to Bazaart, right? I'm going to hit back. Push this back a little bit. Hit this little back button. I'm going to select and duplicate. Now I'm going to use this exact same thing that we used, but I'm going to make our template for the boomerang and the video. Okay, so we don't need this. I'm going to select this layer, delete it. I don't need this background because we need the image to be transparent. And what we'll do is put this at the bottom. So I'm going to flip this around just like that. Make it smaller. And I'm just going to make a little tiny border down here. Same thing with this. Flip it around. Grab this little guy. Put it down here. And you guys can use the exact same size too if you wanted to do that. You do something like that. But keep in mind, the higher you go, the less video, or if you have little kids, they might be cut off. But this should be okay. I'm going to click on graphic right here at the bottom. Click on shape. And I'm going to select one of these. It's okay that it's that color. We're just going to use it, make it a little bigger, slide it over to the right, and make sure that the background color is white. Now that your color is white, what we're going to do is click on position and select back. And that will give you the option to put this image in the back layer. Otherwise, it'll look like this, right? Which we don't want. So we want to make sure that that layer is in the back. And click on done. Now we're going to grab this, bring that down here. You can make it as big or as small as you want. Grab some of these butterflies. Throw them back here. Same thing with this one. And you can adjust the size. And if the white part's showing too much, just go ahead and remove it. So that's it right there. I could even get a little fancier. Select on this layer. And you can do shadow. Add a shadow on there if you wanted to. You can also adjust the distance, the angle, how much blur you want to give, or how little you want to give. So we do something like that. Click on done. And since this is going to be a little video, I'm going to put it on the top right hand corner so that everybody knows who the company is. And that's it. So now that I have that, I'm going to hit this little option. Oops. Do you guys remember what we forgot? Click on these little dots. Resize. Click on custom size. This should have probably been the first thing we did. But let's just make sure we have 720 by 1280. Okay, so right here, 720 by 1280. Go to photos. And if you click on this little eye, it'll show you 2040, okay? What about this one? This one right here. There we go. See how it says 720 by 1280? That's the file that we want to use. Click on save, replace. Luma booth. Where is it at? Where is my image? So what I'll do later is just kind of clear this up, because you could see how chaotic it can get with a lot of designs. There it is. All right. And we're going to do the same thing for this one, image overlay, 720 by 1280. Click on that. Select the same image. And now we are officially ready. Background removal, we're not going to use. Let the guest choose on their different filters. We're not going to use any stickers. That's me right now. Hey. We are not going to be doing any printing, so we are not going to display that print button. Email, text, make sure your guys' information's in there. Virtual, no, no, no. And there we have it. So we officially have this. If we want to do a boomerang, go ahead and hit next. And 3, 2, 1, and we're moving. Woo! Ooh, 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 ooh. See what it looks like. There we go. So we have our logo on top. We have our little design down here. We can email, text. Let's hit exit. Let's do video. Let's do black and white. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. We did it. Yes, we finally did it. And there you have it. We officially did it, guys. Looks good. So I'm going to hit X. My gallery stuff is right here. Both images are right here. And we did everything using Bazaart and Luma booth. So hopefully this video, guys, hopefully it helps you out. I would watch it back and forth if you ever forget. But remember, the only thing that you're really making for all of these events, right here, I'll show you right here. All of these events, there are only 2 things I had to do. 1, make my main screen. 2, make my template design for my videos or 360. And that's all you have to do to complete a Luma booth event. Hopefully this helps you. Go ahead and hit like. Or if you have any comments, go ahead and comment below and I'll be able to answer those for you. Thanks, guys. See you in the next video.